Jacques Assat here on behalf of The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady.
As legal representation for The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady, I cannot stress enough that Jack Asshat is in no way affiliated with this book, nor is he the spokesperson. As far as I can tell, he's just a guy who bought the book, he really loves it, and he has access to an inordinate number of kitchens.
Are you a man? Do you know a man? Have you heard of a man or seen one on TV? Then you know someone who needs this book. If you are boyfriend material, this is required reading material.
Not legally required.
Oh, Jacques Assat, my complex emotional needs sure are being expertly met right now.
Have you ever seen how a man prepares a meal if left to his own devices?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
This book skillfully simmers down the otherwise complex and female-oriented art of cooking into a pragmatic and easy-to-understand series of recipes so easy a man can do it.
The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady in no way wishes to imply or intimate that men are in any way inferior in the kitchen, despite that being a reasonable assumption and factually accurate in most cases.
Each book contains several critically useful bonus components. There's a date checklist that reminds you to ask her if she has any allergies, dietary restrictions, if cilantro tastes like soap to her, which it does for some, or what is her favorite beverage to drink with a meal. There is an excess of pictures to document even the most remotely vague or potentially confusing step in the process. There's a hilarious recipe title, a hilarious tagline, and the hilariousest little-known fact about each recipe, which will keep you both laughing and having fun throughout the process. Snack hacks remind you other simple options or variations available in your local bakery, deli, or even pre-made entrees you may want to build your meal around. There are manslations, which translate measurements into something men can understand, and even a place for takeout menus in the back, because sometimes what you learn is that food is surprisingly flammable. The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady gives you the tools to prepare a meal that can be tastefully done and enjoyed by anyone. It's man-tested and woman-approved. Don't think men need pictures?
Could you please slice this potato? Would you please cut that potato? Would you please dice that potato? Would you please cube that potato?
Wrong.
The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady carefully enfolds the zesty combination of a southern-born chef with the cooking literacy of her dude friend, who is there to tell her when things get a little too cookie or technical for him. The people who created this book are certifiable geniuses. Perhaps the most valuable resource in this book isn't the simplified recipes, but rather the constant humor. It allows the host to create an environment that is endearing, engaging, lighthearted, full of laughter, disarming, and relaxed. And if she helps him cook the recipes, it's even collaborative. In fact, if you only just made fun of how bad the humor is in this book, it would still be a great bonding experience. And as we know, if the guy is just nice and himself as you know him to be, that's his greatest chance for success, which is why you get him this book. I, Jacques Assat, personally guarantee you that as soon as you buy this book, you will get all of the ladies.
That could literally not be less guaranteed.
The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady is the perfect gift for any graduate. You know what they didn't teach him to do in school? Cook. Unless he went to culinary school, in which case I guess they did, but he's probably not our core demographic. Or if he's one of those really good-looking guys that's all charming and, really good with the ladies, and he doesn't have to be nice to them, well, screw that guy, we hate that guy.
The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady and its subsidiaries do not recommend hating or screwing anyone. Well, not hating anyone.
It must be delicious. Look how much this tiny pudgy dog likes it. This book will without a doubt be the single greatest investment of that gentleman's life.
False.
If you do the math, it's like 12 cents per pun. That's incredible return on punvestment. Chicks eat this stuff up. Sorry, cookbook humor. The Nice Guy's Guide to Cooking for a Lady may not be the only cookbook he'll ever own, but it's probably the only one he'll ever successfully use. Because the only thing more adorable to a woman than a man trying to take care of her is a man who can't even take care of himself.
He's got a point there. I'll allow it.
This thing is gonna be huge. I'm so excited. I can hardly contain it all.
That's what she said.
Frankly, any child that you send off to college without this book will never be fully prepared. That's okay. Just get it for the kids that you like. We won't tell. But wait, there's more.
Nope, that's it.
Oh, Jacques, you big studly man, you! Shit.
Charleston said a true statement yet today.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you have Dwayne in
We're
the
not going for
infomercial.
truth here, we're going for effect.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen how a man prepares a meal if left to his own devices? I don't know why I did that with my hands. Let's be honest. Us men, slowly over time, have squeezed out any potential expectation or hope of chivalry, or really even an effort. And relative to that, a man having this book is like an epic hero riding in shiny armor on a white horse and steed with a flaming sword in the air, giving them relief. Okay. Maybe I got a little too far with that.